This picture of Casemiro and Carrick is trending, and rightly so. I've said this multiple times that as a manager, one of the first things you need to do, apart from tactics and training, is to make the players to like you. When the players like you, your job becomes easier. When the players like you as a manager, they are ready to give more than 100% on the pitch. They are ready to be beyond professional on the pitch for you. They are ready to give everything that they have to ensure that they keep your job. They know that you need to win so that your job can be kept. And because they like you, because they love you, they will do anything within their power to ensure that nobody sacks you from that job. You can see this celebration, Casemiro celebrating with Carrick. It's a clear indication that Carrick has the heart and the mind of the Manchester United players. If you watch the game yesterday and you see the way Manchester United players were fired up, how Manchester United players were willing to do everything. They were winning every duel. They were fighting for every ball. They were chasing everything, every loose ball, and go chase them. That is a clear indication that Micheal Carrick has the heart of the Manchester United. Because, trust me, Micheal Carrick has not implemented any tactics yet. The time is too short for anybody to come and say Micheal Carrick has done some tactical changes. He has not done anything yet. What we saw yesterday was players playing out of passion and playing out of love for the manager that they just brought in. It is very, very clear that from everything that we saw yesterday, these players are happy that Micheal Carrick is their manager and they want to fight for him. I wish him all the best. I hope that what we saw yesterday is not just a one-off. I hope that the Manchester United players can be able to maintain the same momentum in the coming games, right? It's long overdue. Manchester United have suffered a lot, right? And Manchester United, we know we need to be bantering them in a high level, not bantering them as a mid-table club. So I'm hoping that, Micheal Carrick can restore Manchester United back to a top-level club so that when we are bantering them as a top club, not as a mid-table club.
Oliver Glasner work at Crystal Palace is now under probation. In fact, let's leave probation out of this matter. Baba, today, tomorrow, they will sack him, sir. Because the Baba have decided to follow the route that Enzo Maresca and Ruben Amorim follow. Instead, don't decide to follow that footstep. And what you can't even provoke me where they make this video now be say. I've seen people come outside saying that when will club managers, club coach, learn to stop talking against their owners? Because that was exactly the same thing Oliver Glasner did. But you see, in this case of Oliver Glasner, honestly speaking, I don't blame the man, Kobo. If not me too, I go come outside and speak up. Bro, what is his offense? He come outside and he's saying that he felt like they have been abandoned. He said he was not informed before. All of a sudden, they just tell him that Micheal is already for sale. He said a day to a Premier League game. That they sold the club captain a day to the Premier League game. When they've trained, they've prepared themselves. They played against Sunderland yesterday and they lost. He said when they've played, they've prepared themselves, they trained, all of a sudden, bam. Say he's also seeing it in the news. He said the same thing happened when they sold Ebere. The same thing happened again when they sold Olise. He said right now, what should he say to the players? He said that he feel like they've been abandoned. And honestly speaking, this is just the honest truth. You see, Crystal Palace and themselves now business, now money they defined. And this thing can be applicable or it is traceable to all of those clubs where we say they get America owner as part of their investors. Look at Chelsea, America owner. Look at Manchester United, Glaziers. They don't almost chop that club finish. Crystal Palace now, Steve, what they call him, Steve Wood, abi whatever be name. Look at what they are now doing now. Look at the way they are just selling. And it's not like you are bringing in quality players. The man get points. If you want sack him, may they go. No coach we want to. Look at the qualities of players that Crystal Palace have been selling out, bro. These are players that are in themselves alone. They are enough to getting you back to the top flight. But no, you kept on doing business with them. You kept on selling them. And the man come outside to come voice out now. They were even asking him that, did they know about it? He said, yeah, of course, they talk every day. That they know about all of these things. And some people still they come here to come blame. Say, coaches need to start learning how to talk to them. Baba, if not me too, I go talk my way out. Because they will not sack him. Now, he need to voice out. So that if they sack him, the fans will know what happened behind the scene that made them to sack him. I no blame am o. If na my brother too, I go advise am make you speak up. Because when you don't speak to them quietly, behind closed door, they no do anything. The next thing na to voice out, make everybody know. So I don't blame him, bro. Anyway, let's wait for the news of his sacking.